Oh, hey, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Whoever's watching the show live or not, anyone's welcome to the Kylexla show. How you doing? It's the day after Christmas. Everything's all holidays. Everything's all Mary and Joseph and Stalin. Forget that last part. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Or I should say, Merry belated Christmas. Happy New Year, which is not coming up until next week. And got a couple of fun things to show you this episode. But first, got some presents to show you. First off, I got a couple of things from my family and friends that are dear to us. Merry Joy. Merry, Merry, Happy, Happy Joy. I don't know what I was thinking. I just woke up. But here are my presents. Just thought I wanted to show you for the holiday spirit. Anyway, got some GameStop gift cards. Got like $100 worth of these. God damn. And I got myself the Grumpy Party Pooper. Very, very nice gift. I love it a lot. I also got else? Tootsie Roll can. You can never have enough Tootsie Roll while you eat, while you're watching the show. And what else we got here? Ah, this is a Sunglass Hut. Cleans your sunglasses or your glasses or whatever you have in your eyes. Vacuum cleaner. This is pretty neat, even though I already got one. You can actually clean your keyboard or your mouse with this. It's pretty cool. What else we got? A planner, so I can put all my business clients inside a notebook, which is pretty handy. A PlayStation 3 game, The Last of Us. Very good game. I definitely recommend. And what else we got? Some gifts. Then I went shopping for myself. And of course, I want to thank my family for all the things they give me. Now, moving on to the presents, as well as the other ones I bought from Micro Center today. I went to Micro Center today and bought myself some stuff. I got some cool stuff. What kind of stuff we got? Yeah, this is what was called a CD to AC adapter. I could have got that wrong, but it definitely hooks onto your MP3 player or your iPod, and you can listen to music while you drive. But even though I don't have a car, but I can just go in my friend's car, my parents' car, and listen to some tunes, whatever. It's good stuff. What else have we got? This one's also really neat. This one is the N64 controller with a USB that plugs into the computer. Why does it plug into the computer, you ask? Well, of course you can play PC games with this, but that's compatible with controllers if you have Steam or Origin. But you can also hook this up with emulators like the Project 64 emulator, and you can play N64 games with this controller. And you don't even need a driver. It's not even plug and play. You can just plug it in and play. What do I mean by plug and play? More on that in a later episode. Anyway, I'm going to get carried away with too many technical terms. But the most important thing is just, yes, too much tech covering my eyes. Go away. Anyway, the internet. The internet is pretty much a blessing and a curse, like I said in my last episode. But more importantly, there are things about the internet that you need to be aware of besides just privacy purposes. But more importantly, viruses, malware, spyware, how to avoid all this, and what to do to overcome them without even using an antivirus software, if you haven't even installed it. Then I'll show you. So anyway, this is my desktop, just as you've seen in the last episode. And can you see me? Yes, you can see me. Just want to make sure everything's working properly. You know how it is. Anyway, I got a couple neat internet browsers I have on Windows. The only thing I don't have on my computer is Internet Explorer. Now, before you ask, why didn't I even have Internet Explorer on my computer? To start off, what is Internet Explorer? Internet Explorer is a browser that's been invented by Microsoft just about a long ways back. I'd say probably in like the Windows 9X era, in other words, the 90s. But more importantly, it's the only web browser that's first installed when you have Windows. So everybody uses it, joy, joy. But then suddenly, something's bad about it. And there are evil programmers out there that want to create viruses for these browsers, particularly Internet Explorer. And Internet Explorer I used to use for a while on other computers, but unfortunately it's not the most safest browser in all browsers. Um, and that's just to say, yeah, don't worry about it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, um, there are other web browsers out there other than Internet Explorer that can overcome these viruses. And the viruses are morely made for Internet Explorer. They could be made for other browsers out there, not just Windows or Internet Explorer, but also Macintoshes, iPods, whatever. Any hardware that has software in it, it can get infected with a virus. But here are my two web browsers that I use the most. Google Chrome. Now, this is the browser I've used the most. Now, first you say, where is the home page? Where is Yahoo? Now, of course you can set it up. But of course, if you want to do it like I did, just traditionally type what you want to do in the URL, like say www.yahoo.com, and it'll just take you right there. Now, I also have what is called links or favorites, if you will, and you can use those to like add something to the top called a link. I call it a link. Some people call it favorites. Doesn't matter. As long as you click on something, it's a link. So you open up GameSpot. I always get those two confused. But basically, instead of typing in www.gamespot.com, it's, it's the same thing as doing that. But instead, you can simply click on GameSpot, and then it'll take you right there. I actually had it set to a sublink called /news/. So in other words, let me show you another example. IGN. Good example, straight to the home page. Now, if you want, you can also go into here, go into settings. I actually went to the three lines in the top right corner of the screen. If you don't see that, you click on that and it opens up this window. So you go to settings, you see where it says open a specific or a set of pages. I'll zoom in so you can actually see that. So right here is where you want to click on. Click set pages. You can change this to www.yahoo.com. You click OK. You exit out. You go back. It actually opens up your home page. Same way as Internet Explorer has. And you can do this from any website you want. But again, I'm kind of going a little off topic. What I really wanted to show you is that Google Chrome and Firefox are known to have different program web browsers built into that can go around anti-viruses. Again, I just woke up. Again, it's Christmas. I mean, tears of joy. I don't have to work Christmas. Thank God. Um, so anyway, you got Google Chrome. It's actually the most fastest web browser I've ever used. and probably the safest, but also what's the safest right now is Mozilla Firefox. Mozilla Firefox is another form of web browsing. Rather than just using Internet Explorer, you can use either Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Either way, it'll do the same thing as Internet Explorer. But what I do recommend is don't use Internet Explorer. And also, when you try to see what programs to install without getting a virus, always research either Wikipedia or YouTube. I actually prefer YouTube. So let's say if I wanted to download, I don't know, a countdown timer. You just put the word download after that. And of course, probably put the word program so we can be more specific. And sometimes they have links that will bring you to websites, but sometimes not all of them are completely free, and sometimes they can block comments and ratings on purpose so they can try to get you to download a virus. Like right here, this could be a virus, and how you can tell is by looking at the rating and the comments. If they disable both of them, or if they disable one of them, chances are it's a virus. But if you go to like the most viewed, say, video, like the most viewed videos, if it has a couple of likes and if it does have a couple of comments that say, oh, this program's awesome, then it's more likely to safely download that program for you to install. Anyway, that's pretty much about it. Just wanted to show you ways to go around. When it comes to also downloading programs, you gotta really be careful which site you go to. What I recommend is all these websites on the top that you can explore. These are like my most top safe, including the ones that are not even listed on top. These are like the most safest websites that I have ever been to. And I rarely had viruses from these websites. If they are infected with a virus, it will warn you from Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox saying there's malware on the site. Like for example, I went on cinemassacre.com and it actually showed me in red that there's malware on that site. It's either on their side they have to fix, or it can also be completely infected. But luckily they fixed it, no problems. Cinemassacre.com, angry video game nerd. Definitely check him out. He's a cool guy. Anyway, enough all that jibber jabber, and do Let's Play of PacMan. PacMan, PacMan, PacMan. Why not? Alright, so let me get this all set up. Let me see if I can get into, let's see, PacMan, 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 PacMan. Okay. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Alright. For those of you who know PacMan, you know how hard this game is. It's pretty hard. It took me a while to figure it out. But, what can I say? It's the most awesome game of all time. I'm putting some quarters. I don't really have to put in quarters. I have a controller with one button. Gives me infinite amount of coins. I'll tell you more about that later in later episodes. So, let's get started. This is gonna suck. I'm not that good at this game. I tried my best to beat it, but who knows? I might pick some things. There we go. Die, 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 die. Look at this. Hauling ass right now. Uh-oh. Said too soon. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, I was lucky. Yeah, your objective here is to get all the little dots, and then you can get what you need. And I think I won't make it on this one. Who knows? Oh, I might actually make it. That's what's up. Alright, now it's gonna get harder because then they get faster, and these little dots, big dots, these big ass dots won't help you in later levels. And they say there's about 255 levels. You can get past that number, but the problem is, once you get past 255, the game starts glitching out. Reason for that? I don't know. They say it's a software bug, but I guess that's the limit you can go up to. There we go. Now they're pissed. There we go. I don't know how I got past them. They're different colors for a reason. There's red, blue, pink, orange. I believe red is the chaser, pink is the ambusher, like I just had them right now. Orange is a little scared, and blue is a little fuzzy. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I mean, I'm not a big PacMan player, but I gotta tell you, this game's hard. Jesus. Yeah, this game's hard. There's a reason why there are a lot of competitive gamers who play this game. There is a pattern to doing this without getting caught. Whether you want to cheat or not. I don't know if there's any cheating whatsoever. I'm sure there is. I mean, if you just look at the pattern, it'll tell you. There we go. Like, for example, if you wanted to get past all the levels without getting eaten, look at their character, not the maze. That's how you beat them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God damn it. Oh well. There's always coins. There we go. Gotta get that orange. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Ah! It's crazy. So yeah. This game's competitive. What more can I say? There are actually other gamers out there who like to use this as their second hobby. In other words, a stress relief. Like, sometimes a doctor, an actual doctor, can play these games as a stress relief after a hard day's work at the office. Next thing you know, he becomes one of the most famous gamers out there. I believe his name is Hank Jen, but he also does Donkey Kong, does other arcade games, mostly Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong in the arcade is also similar in a sense. Like, it's a stress relief, and that's what these games are. They're stress relievers. And that's what's awesome about video games. it takes you to a different world with these things. Alright, now it's getting harder. I don't think I can make it. Can I beat this game before the episode ends? Oh, shit. Nope. 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 Ah! Alright, one more. One more. Now the shit's getting intense. Uh-oh. That's all the villains. Uh-oh. Oh, ah. Yeah, I'm not that good at this game. But it was fun. Leave a comment. Subscribe. That was fun. I had a good time. Merry Christmas. I'm still working on that Facebook page, but nonetheless, it's definitely going to come up. And I'm sorry, this has to be postponed in like 2 weeks because I got some things to catch up on. But it's been fun. Had a blast. And I'll see you guys right after this music. You didn't expect that to happen, did you? Alright, I'm gonna stop. Alright, take care. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And I'll be talking about Rams next week. I mean, 2 weeks, what I'm saying. And I'm going to be playing The Legend of Zelda on the NES. It's not arcade this time. Alright, see you guys in the next 2 weeks. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Take care.